What are their true feelings and intentions about you at this time? That's what you're going to find out in this pick a card reading. So I am Dr. V. I am so happy to have you here. I want to give a big welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this beautiful family. So today, as always, I have 3 groups for you to choose from and many ways for you to choose. So you can pick from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can take them all and take the messages that work for you. So this is going to be a fun one because these are 3 different oracle decks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle each one. We're going to pick a card, and that is going to be your message. So you will see your message. Then I will show you also each of the crystals that go with each deck, and then we'll be assigning zodiac signs to each as well. Okay, so some people like to go by the message on the card, some people like to go by the crystal, some people like to take their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac and combine those readings. So you have many options, so please do be gentle with yourself and trust your intuition. Not everything may resonate because this is a general reading. So if you are at that point where you want to have specific clarity on what is going on between you and your special person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me or the video recorded experience with me. These are private readings so that you get actual clarity on your situation. I'm one of the few people who offers the live because I think that is the most powerful reading you can have. We can video record that as well, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire reading menu right there. So now let's go ahead and take a deep breath and let's see which of these we feel most guided towards. Okay, so for group number 1, we have this crystal right here. And let's see, what is your message? Okay, what is your message from Spirit for group number 1 to help you choose your group today? Open. Say yes. Expand through the extremes, trust life. Okay, so there's group number 1, your message, your card, your crystal. Now let's get zodiac signs for group number 1. Okay, so we have Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, and Aries. Okay, now for group number 2, we have this crystal right here. And let's see, what is your card? Group number 2, group number 2. A burst of magic. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. I love this lotus flower. It shows resilience and strength. You are beautiful. You are strong. You have come through all challenges, and there is a burst of magic coming into your life. Beautiful. Now let's get zodiac signs. We have Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer. Okay, so for group number 3, we have this crystal right here. And let's see, what is your message? Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So beautiful, beautiful. Okay, So that's that. And then let's get zodiac signs. We have Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay, beautiful. Now we have beautiful groups here for you to choose from. Go ahead and make your choice, and we'll get started right here with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this message, this crystal, as well as Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, and Aries. Let's see their feelings and intentions about you. So we're going to start with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will be getting channeled messages from your person. What would they say to you? From their higher self, from their deepest heart, what would they say to you? I always like channeled messages. Ooh, anxiety, obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Wow. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Coming apart. Ooh. Okay. So this is very interesting. I'm getting an energy of a major shift. Okay. Something is shifting in this connection, and you might not be able to see it very openly quite just yet. Okay, I feel like your person slowly over time has become more and more emotionally bonded to you. Okay, and more emotionally bonded to the connection, but in a way that I feel that they are not as deeply aware of. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised, because I feel like all of you beautiful souls who do watch tarot are very spiritual, very self-aware, and are good at being able to look at the connection honestly, look at yourself within that connection, and ask questions about it and seek to understand what you're actually feeling, as well as what they are feeling. But I feel like your person is not necessarily at that level of awareness, and that's okay. I feel like this person might be somebody who is more about experiencing things. Like they reveal themselves to you, group 1, through their behavior, through their actions. And they themselves are not sitting around analyzing or like thinking about, okay, oh my gosh, like I'm falling deeply in love. Oh, I'm deeply this. Oh, this is like starting to really be very significant to me. Like you are becoming very important to me. They may not be the kind of person who's sitting around talking to themselves that way. But I think what's happening is that over time, they themselves have not fully been able to understand how deeply the connection has grown for them. Okay. And it might be through small moments, it might be through time, more and more closeness over time, more and more of this sense of you have become part of the fabric of my life. And how did that happen? Oh no, how did that happen? How did that just kind of like get under my skin? So I feel like there's a shift in the sense that your person is starting to see how much you actually mean to them and how it's kind of just crept up on them secretly. I don't think they realize this, because I feel that you are probably more aware of the day-to-day, like the day-to-day things that are happening, and they're just kind of feeling this bond growing and growing. And I do feel that this is the kind of person who probably does feel a bit of anxiety about that, because I do feel that this person struggles with vulnerability, struggles with letting people in emotionally, may actually suffer from some sort of anxiety in general, might be somebody who tends to be anxious in general. I wouldn't be surprised if this person does deal with a lot of stress in their life, either in the past, you know, through their childhood or through their current life. So I feel like they are very much over time seeing that you have stepped more and more into your power in this relationship. Okay, like you are much more aware. You are very strong, stronger than they imagined, stronger than they have realized. And they have seen you over time stepping into your power, being very aware, and being very understanding, but also seeing them very clearly. I feel like their part of their anxiety is also that this person might be somebody who's very good at hiding themselves from the world, and they are realizing that they cannot hide from you. Okay, they have not been able to hide from you. You see them for who they really are. That's part of your true power. You bring, see this light right here? You bring light into the darkness. And sometimes this person wants to stay in the dark, or they want other people to be in the dark about them. They don't want to be fully visible or seen. Okay? They don't want that sense of vulnerability. They don't want to be exposed, okay? They feel raw about that. Even as their love for you is growing, they also feel like they are coming apart a bit, because they're gonna have to choose, like, are they okay now with truly opening up, being vulnerable, being raw, being exposed in front of you? And I think that is a struggle for them, even though as they are realizing more and more how deep they are getting into this, okay? This person is getting in far deeper than what they had anticipated. They're getting in far deeper than what they even thought they ever would. And I think that's the shift that's happening with this person right now. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions about you? Three of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, interesting, Six of Pentacles, and the Tower. Whoa, the Tower, look at that. Wow, okay. So see, again, I told you, to me, this central energy here of the Five of Swords is definitely telling us that your person's ego, their pride, their sense of how they see themselves, it's all being questioned right now. And that is what makes them very, very uncomfortable. Okay, because like I said, this person kind of prides themselves on being somebody who other people can't really figure out. Okay, they feel like they always win in situations because they're the ones who are the most mysterious, or they're the ones who are more like detached. They are the ones who are more able to walk away in power from situations. Okay, Five of Swords is very much like, okay, I know that I win. It's important to me to win. It's very egoic. It's wanting to always win in every situation, and feeling like you are dominating every situation because you are either stronger, more powerful, more detached, and more willing to walk away. Okay, and that's where this person has thought or has believed that this has worked for them in the past, but they're realizing that it does not work with you. Okay, they're realizing that it does not work with you. And that is why Five of Cups There is a fear of loss here. Okay, for some of you, maybe there already has been. Okay, maybe for some of you, this person too little too late. You waited, you gave them every chance, and you finally got fed up and said, okay, I think I'm done. I think it's time for me to move on. And if that's the case, if there's some sort of silence or separation, yes, this person is definitely feeling the loss of that, because we're also getting the Three of Wands. That's why I feel like for some of you, there may have been a delay. You may have waited for this person. You may have given them time. They may have been going through things. You've been very understanding, and now you almost feel like it's too late, or it's becoming too late. You're like, my patience is now almost at the end. This has not become what I deserve. This is not giving me the reciprocity that I deserve. Six of Pentacles. So this person is very aware that you could leave at any moment or have left. Take it as it resonates. Either you have stepped back, you're thinking of stepping back, you want to step back because you're not getting what you need. Even though you truly love this person, you've given them time, you've given them opportunities, you've let them be, you've understood them, you've done everything you can. This person is very aware of that. They know that time has been wasted, okay? They know that they should have given you the reciprocity, the equal relationship, the equal effort, the equal everything that you deserve. And they also are realizing, and here's the big shift, that it's their own ego and self-protection and walls that has put them in the position they're in now, especially if you are on the verge of rejecting them or have rejected them, right? So there's pain. There's pain and realization around the ways in which this person has not done what they were supposed to do in order to keep you in their life. And that's why they're obsessing even more. But see, I feel like you might notice a very fast or dramatic shift in this person with the Tower's energy here, okay? You may be noticing that this person might start shifting their behavior, or might come out of nowhere and do something different, or behave in a way that's different from what they've done before, or how they've been with you before. Interesting. So what else is going on in their feelings and intentions? Cycles, momentum, life force, life cycles. Forgive. See, I told you there's something here where they may be, out of nowhere wanting to ask for your forgiveness. See, awakening. Wow. Realization, progress, awakening to the connection. Beautiful. Family. Yeah. Okay. This is very interesting energy. So this person, see the shift? See the shift? This person, for some of you, may have been focused on or being distracted by or prioritizing some sort of family obligations. Now, this could be a third party, this could be kids, this could be an ex, this could be parents, this could be anybody, right? There's something here where maybe they could not fully come towards you because of family obligations. But they are absolutely awakening out of whatever that is, because they may have been telling you or trying to tell you that that's a cycle that they've been going through, okay? The family cycle. Something here could be very toxic. Something here could have distracted them, or they could have been using it as a reason to not open up to you, right? Like, oh, look at these cycles I'm in. Look at what I have to deal with. Look at my responsibilities. I feel obligated. I can't leave this person, or I can't leave the situation. I can't turn my back on the situation. But this is an excuse that they've been using for quite some time. And I feel like the shift now is that if they are about to lose you or have lost you, that loss has created the awakening, okay? They are awakening to the fact that the loss could be real. And with that Tower, I wouldn't be surprised if for some of you, they may come towards you asking for forgiveness and asking for some sort of a second chance if you have stepped away, or if you are considering stepping away, or if this has gone into separation, okay? It's not a guarantee, but the energy around it with the forgiveness and the Tower is it's possible, Okay. Very interesting. So you might be seeing something, some sort of change in their behavior, something different that you weren't expecting. And if you want to go deeper and find out what that exactly is for your situation, you know, what is the outcome? Where is this going? What is the timing? What can you do in the situation? Then I recommend you do the private reading with me, either live or video recorded. The link to my menu is in the box below. Okay, now we're going to get specific channeled messages. What would this person say to you if they could? Take these as they resonate. They're specific. They may not for your situation. Ooh, past life regression. This person feels very deeply soulmate energy. Even if they don't believe in past life, they feel a deep connection. I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. Another forgiveness card. Look at this. Now we have 2 forgiveness cards. Wow. Okay, so something has to be forgiven here. Something is requiring an apology. The thought of you makes me smile inside. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, these are available exclusively at Amazon. Great price, free shipping. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Group 2 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal right here. And Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, and Cancer. Let's see. What are their feelings and intentions about you? So we will start with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also be getting channeled messages from your person's higher self, deepest heart to you. What would they say if they could? Woman holding a coin. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. Compass. Wow. Okay. So I feel like for your person right now, the thing that they are most considering, thinking about, feeling, and what is shifting for them is a sense of direction. Okay. So I feel like this person is navigating their life along with navigating their relationship to you. Okay, so I get an energy from this person, group 2, that they may be at a place in their life where they feel like they don't have a direction forward, or they've been struggling to find their way forward. Okay, and they are very much regretful of mistakes they've made in that process. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if right now one of the things that is hurting you, disappointing you, making you feel sad about this relationship is that you feel like you are one part of the chaos of this person's life. Because I feel like right now, this person that you love, their life may not be incredibly stable right now. And because their life is not stable right now, they're not able to give you stability. Okay, so there's a lot of love here, but there might be a lack of stability. And sometimes those are two different things, right? You could have a lot of love for someone, you could have a lot of love with them, you could feel passion, connection, chemistry, but you lack stability in the relationship itself because one or both people are going through some stage in life where they are not stable. And I feel like that's what's happening with this person. Now, for some of you, I do feel a lot of the instability may come from money or finances, because whenever we get this woman holding a coin card, definitely there is a financial element. There could be something about this person needing to start a new life. It could be that they might be stuck in some sort of third-party situation where leaving that situation or doing the legal things that are necessary may cost a lot of money, or they may lose certain assets or a living place that they already have because of this. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this is also about this person needing to find a new job, a new career, or it could be long distance, so it's hard for them to like leave the job or the city that they have and come closer towards you. So take it as it resonates, because this coin does represent the practical aspects of life. So right now, this person might very much be struggling with having the right direction when it comes to practical things in their life, and then not being able to give you what you deserve because of the practical things in their life not being in place. And right now, I feel that they are also very deeply regretting the mistakes that they've made. They do feel that there's some sort of misunderstanding between you and them. They might be coming at it from more of a victim mentality. They might be seeing themselves as a victim. They might be seeing themselves as having made mistakes, but they feel like their intentions were still good. And that's why they feel a level of frustration that, hey, my intention was good. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant for anything to go wrong. I feel like I've been misunderstood. I feel like my intentions have been misunderstood. But they feel like it is a risk, moving forward the way that they need to move forward in their life would definitely be a risk. So there's something here that they need to change. There's some direction that they do need to go in. They need to choose a direction with this compass energy. And I feel like part of the reason why they're not choosing that direction fully to come towards you may be because they feel that there is too much risk involved. Now, if that risk means leaving a marriage, leaving a karmic relationship, leaving a physical living situation like a home or a property, whether it means leaving family or leaving their city or town or their job, that depends on your situation with them. But I feel like they do see it as a risk. Solving whatever is keeping the two of you apart is choosing a direction and committing to that direction and taking the risk to come towards you. And I think that's what they have been stalling on. That's what they have been not fully capable of stepping into quite just yet. And that's where they're thinking about the shift that needs to be made in order to come towards you. Okay, let's go deeper. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions towards you? Five of Swords. Oh, interesting. So we got this in group 1. Okay, so anytime we have repeating cards throughout groups, we can definitely feel an energy in the collective. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Page of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Look at that central energy here of the 7 of Cups, okay? This makes a lot of sense given what we already saw here in the oracle cards. This person is definitely confused about the path forward. Not surprising at all, given direction, compass right here, great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. I think they are on the edge of making decisions that are significant. 2 of Pentacles, okay? They're kind of perched on the edge of making major decisions, making a major choice that can forever change their trajectory, change the way that they are moving, the direction that they are moving in their life. And I think that's scaring them very, very much. I think they've been sitting in the energy of the Seven of Cups, holding on to what they know, holding on to what's familiar, Four of Pentacles, okay? And holding on to their money, okay? So this is interesting because this is a very similar energy to this. So they're holding on to their coins. So there's something here where there could definitely be a sense of attachment and hoarding on both ends. Like they're in the practical sense of everyday life, they are holding on to the structure that they know, whether it's staying in their current job, whether it's staying in their current city or location, or even in their current relationship, if this is a third party, right? Like they might be comfortable in the day-to-day living of that, right? And they're trying to hold on to their money and finances by not leaving something that they might be legally tied to, okay? But at the same time, this Four of Pentacles also shows us that there is a strong attachment to you and what they are building and have built with you as well. So it's like they just don't know which move to make. And so they might be coming across to you as somebody who is fundamentally stuck, kind of stuck in the mud, stuck energy, not moving this way, not moving that way, no place to turn, kind of cornered energy, okay? And that cornered energy is also coming across as the Five of Swords, which is like, I don't know which move to make in order to win, but I want to win. Okay, so this person absolutely does wish to win, to be with you, to move forward with you. They just can't seem to decide which move would lead them there, which move to make that will not cost them something. Because here's the thing, sometimes real love asks for a sacrifice. Something needs to be let go of in order to bring that new love in. And this person right now doesn't seem to want to make that sacrifice. This person right now seems to want to hoard it all, seems to want to have it all, instead of deciding that something will probably have to be let go of in order to come towards you fully, right? But they're sitting in that Seven of Cups, unwilling or unable to make the decision that needs to be made in order to have it. So they're juggling. Two of Pentacles is also about juggling different things, juggling different people, juggling different situations, juggling different life, circumstances, and trying to balance it all. But I don't think that they can do this forever, right? And that's why it feels like, okay, pick a path, pick a direction and go down that, not sit in the middle somewhere, Seven of Cups, trying to decide what to do forever, spinning their wheels. And that's where it's like they know that they can't last like this forever. Okay, they know that they're going to have to make that choice and either come towards you or lose you. And that's why there's still this energy of, I know I have to take action, but it's not great action. It's not an action coming from mastery, Page of Wands. It's tentative. It's something small. It's something experimental. It's not them deciding that I can take a major action and do something majorly different. This person is trying to decide, can they make smaller steps towards you? Smaller steps moving towards you without taking huge risks because they're afraid of some sort of huge loss. And that loss may just be even financial, okay? And this Page of Wands also shows me if you're involved with somebody who has kids, it might also be a loss of whatever is connected to the children of any age. It doesn't matter. They could even be adults, but just something related to their kids, okay? So that's not for everybody, but take it as it resonates. What else? Feminine energy, lessons learned, pause, runner. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this person again is trying to figure out, okay, if you are, it doesn't really matter whether you're the divine masculine or the feminine. If this is the feminine, they're trying to figure out what it is that they truly want from that energy. If this is the masculine, they already acknowledge that they have met their true divine counterpart. Either way, you guys are divine counterparts. The shift is this. Have they learned the lesson? And what are they going to decide to do? Are they going to run towards you or run away from this? Not because they don't love you, but because this connection may be asking them to make changes that are beyond their courage or that are beyond what they can do financially. Okay, so that's why there's a pause right now with this person. They are trying to figure out, are they going to run from this love or run towards this love? And with that Seven of Cups, it's not surprising that it's still to be decided. Okay, but the question is not love. The question is, can I choose this love and make it part of my real life? Do I have the finances for that? Am I in a situation where I can? Can I create a life with you that is real? And what if money gets in the way? What if a third party gets in the way? What if my kids are not secure? Right? There's all of these considerations happening. So if you'd like to know where this is going, what decision this person will make, what actions could you take in this situation, then I suggest you have a private reading with me, either live or video recorded. My reading menu is in the box below. Okay, let's get channeled messages. These are very specific. They may not resonate for your situation. You fill me up with happiness. I have trouble to express myself. You are amazing. Okay, beautiful. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, this is the love, this is the business, money, and career. They're available at a great price with free shipping exclusively at Amazon.com. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all on the next one. Group 3 that chose this message right here, this crystal right here, as well as Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, and Scorpio. Let's see. What are their feelings and intentions about you at this time? We're going to start here with your oracle cards. And then we'll do your tarot. Ooh. I don't know if the camera caught those two, just flew out. So now you get a bonus card. You get 2. Okay, and after your tarot, stay with me till the end because we will also be getting channeled messages from your person. What would they say to you from their higher self and their deepest heart? Angel of Balance. Longing, craving, aching, and wanting, along with, ooh, the Divine Masculine. Wow, look at that. So the Divine Masculine is longing, craving, and wanting. Solitude and silence, peace prevails. Education. All right, so this is a very interesting energy. Okay, so I feel like this is relevant for those of you who might be in separation or going through challenges or like pauses with this person. Like there could be like a stuck connection going on here between the two of you. Doesn't have to be, again, take it as it resonates, but there's a strong Divine Masculine energy coming through here, and it's about this person realizing, learning more and more through their own solitude, like when they are silent, when they are alone in bed at night. I think they are witnessing their own love. They are witnessing their own longing and their desire for you increasing and increasing and increasing over time. And I think that that is really surprising them. It's their level of devotion and attachment to you and this bond is increasing in a way that they themselves don't even understand. And that's the shift. It's like there's a shift going on here from them feeling comfortable about how they feel about you to now inching towards feeling uncomfortable, but in a good way, because they're starting to realize, like, okay, I can't take this lightly anymore. I've been trying to take it lightly. I've been trying to stay in balance. Like, okay, this is good, but I'm not gonna, give in to the intensity, because there is intensity, there is longing, there is craving, there is sensuality, there is chemistry. They've been trying to balance that. But I think it's becoming more and more difficult for them because, again, when they are alone, when they are in solitude, this could be late at night, in bed, in the shower, in the car, whenever they're alone with their thoughts, I think they are realizing how much their thoughts turn to you. And that is what is scaring them. That is what is freaking them out, because they are learning something new about themselves. They're learning something about themselves that they did not know. And I think it has been slowly, almost like a slow trickle that then accumulates into a huge river. Like, I feel like it's been like that for this person. I wouldn't be surprised if this person, group 3, is a slower moving energy. Like, they're not somebody who jumps into things quickly, but they're somebody who accumulates over time. And the longer they know you, the longer they're connected with you, all those little moments, they all add up in this person. And now they're realizing that those little moments, okay, have added up to something really big. And their craving for you, their wanting you, their desire for you, their longing for you is now increasing and increasing, okay? And this is even more powerful than it ever was before. So again, I feel like this is a slow accumulation over time, okay? I do feel that if this is a third-party situation, it's also the same energy. When they are alone, when they are not distracted by any other karmics or other third parties, they have discovered that their thoughts of you, their dreams of you, their fantasies of you, their longing for you has increased. And I do feel that if this person, for whatever logistical reasons, whether they're long distance, whether you both work long hours, whether they're a workaholic, whether they're in a third party, whether you're in a third party, I feel like the distance, like when they don't see you or they're not connected with you, they truly and deeply miss you. And that's also freaking them out. They're starting to feel a lack of balance on how deeply they miss you. So I feel like the main thing that is shifted here for this person in their feelings and intentions about you is their feelings are deepening beyond what they're even used to or comfortable with. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions about group 3? Five of Cups, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. See, I told you, slow moving energy. This person is definitely slow in their emotional accumulation, how emotions show up for them, how they deal with their emotions. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Again, we're seeing a bit of a theme here in the different groups. This is the second time we've gotten the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is new, but we've been seeing a lot of 5s in this reading in all groups. Okay, so 5s are telling us that one of the primary shifts of what's going on between you and your person, and also within the collective, is that of instability. Okay, 5 is when things are unstable, when things are, you know, when life is forcing somebody to question their choices, when life is forcing somebody to question where they're going, what they're doing, why are they choosing a certain way? Okay, why are they not doing certain things? And we have bookend 5s here, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Okay, this is really important. This shows us that your person is definitely very much afraid right now of losing you. Okay, they are, and if they already have, like say you've stepped away from this person because you had to, it wasn't working, you gave too much already, you decide to step away, take it as it resonates, but there's a lot of fear of loss or already experiencing loss. Okay, this is deep grief, deep pain, deep loss over either losing you already, or they're about to lose you, or they themselves have left or shut you out even though that was the wrong thing to do. Okay, for some of you it could even be that this person stopped talking to you and now they regret it. Okay, because 5 of Pentacles, they didn't realize how awful they would feel on the outside of your life, like they're on the outside looking in now. They're no longer part of your life, either through their own decision, through yours, or through a mutual blocking or a mutual goodbye or a mutual pause right now. So I feel like this person, especially if they are cut off from you right now, the longing is increasing even more so, because they may not be in touch, you may not be in touch. And that is also causing them to truly look at their real feelings, because they might be in real solitude right now, as in you guys might not even be talking. So in that solitude, there's a lot of grief, 5 of Cups, a lot of feeling rejected or on the outside, even if you didn't reject them. 5 of Pentacles, there's a bit of this victim, like, you know, look at me, like I'm really suffering. Okay, so that's one layer of it, right? But it's so interesting how these are 5s, the bookends. Then next to the central energy, we have 2 6s. So this is beautiful. This is actually really encouraging, because it's an energy of, I don't have to just accept these 5s, okay? Because these 6s are positive cards. They are showing a desire for movement and momentum based on the central energy, Knight of Cups, how they feel about you. They want to offer you their love. It might be slow. They may not have realized until you were gone. Some people like this don't realize how much they love until the person is no longer available to them. Your silence may have pushed them into their own suffering, where they realized, oh my gosh, I love you. Why am I not pursuing this? Like, why have I let you leave, right? For some of you, this person is thinking, why did I let you go? I should have moved this forward. I should have reciprocated. 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. This is the, oh crap, why didn't I progress this relationship? Why didn't I move it forward? Why didn't I do what I was supposed to do? Why didn't I show up? Why didn't I give reciprocity? Why didn't I do my part? Where did I go wrong? Why did I stop? What stopped me? So I feel like this person is now considering all of these questions. They're answering all of these questions in their solitude, and they are learning a lot about themselves and how they actually feel about you, see? And the longing is increasing, the desire is increasing, the love is increasing, everything is feeling sharper and more powerful through this longing, through this ache, through this wanting to create some sort of a balance. And through the power of those fives, right? The Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles can feel very, very heavy and very lonely. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions? Material world. Home. Appreciate. Fall. Okay. Interesting. So yes, this person may have been very focused on practical life. They may have been very focused or trying to focus on money, stability. And if you have cut them off, they may be trying to focus on this again, to not think about it, to not feel the pain of a separation. If that's what's been going on right now, this person might be very much trying to refocus on work, trying to take their mind off of you. But it doesn't matter, because essentially, eventually, they always come back to how you are their home. I feel like this person is very clear now through this time of solitude, through whatever the challenges have been. I think they have come to a very clear understanding, whether they want to admit it to themselves or to you quite just yet. They've come to a clear understanding that you are what feels like home. And that's why we have this, because this is the opposite energy, right? When you have been taken away from your home, if you are on the outside looking through the window into your home, you feel like you have been cast out. That's what Five of Pentacles is, the energy of being cast out, a cast out, somebody who is neglected, rejected, left out in the cold. And see, that's how they feel, because you are their real emotional home. And maybe they didn't realize that until you were gone, or until they felt the distance, until they felt the coldness of being outside of that. And that is what has brought them back to appreciation. Sometimes people don't appreciate what they have until it's gone. So right now, this person, there's a major shift going on from maybe they took you for granted. Maybe they thought you'd always be there. Maybe they didn't think that you could ever walk away from them. Maybe you did. And now they appreciate you a lot more than they ever did. They appreciate what this is. They weren't able to look at it clearly. Maybe they weren't able to admit the depth of their feelings. And now you can see this as a time marker, as in things might change by fall. Or you can see this as transformation energy, because this is the energy of change. Things are going to change. They know that they have to change whatever has happened here. The question is going to be, how are they going to change? What are they going to do? What happens next? So if you want clarity on that next step of where this is going, what is the outcome, what can you do in this situation, then I recommend that you do the private reading with me, either live or video recorded. The link to my reading menu is in the box below. Now we're going to do channeled messages, and these are very specific, so take them as they resonate. Will I see you again? Can we work this out? Interesting, see? I want to make it right. Very interesting. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, this is the love, this is the business, money, and career. They're available exclusively at Amazon with free shipping and a great price. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.